So from where, so that's basically everything about Figma. So I'll be moving directly into what is Power Apps. What is Microsoft Power Apps? For those that don't really know anything about what Microsoft Power Apps is like it's a suite based under Microsoft's Power Platform. It's just one particular suite that we are going to be talking about today. We have Power BI, Power Virtual Agents, and I don't know if you can see my screen. It's most of the other suites are made mention on here. So we have Power BI, we have Power Platform, Power Virtual Agent. So we're only going to be talking about Power Apps. Yeah. So Power Apps is used for developing, as I said, apps, and it's versed in the sense that you can also integrate your database and through SharePoint and some other stuff. Basically, as we go on in the meeting, I would explain more on what Power Apps, but you should have it at the back of your mind that Power Apps involves no code. That is, you don't have to like write codes on this platform. Everything you're doing is pure design. It's a no code platform. So, and that's going to be like very, very useful for those of for those that are in the are here that as aren't like versed in the code space. You can just like dive into it. Probably be easy for you to like you get design and all if you're already familiar with design, as I said. So next, we are going to be talking about who this is for. This is for everyone, both those that don't know about design at all. If you are here to learn, if you don't know anything about design and the concept of design, and this is for UI UX designers also who are here to like streamline their design development, or they are here to find an easy way to move their design from Figma directly into development. You understand? Um, can I ask if everyone here can hear me? Just to be sure.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. For you to so I'll continue for where I stop. This is for those who are also into UI UX and are here to like transfer what they've designed into developing stage or to develop their apps. And the requirements that we are going to be needing for this live session is for you to like, you can just, I will be sharing the link in the chats. You can go ahead if you have your laptop or probably you can view it through your phone right now. You can go ahead, create a Figma account. And for the Microsoft Power Apps account, I want us to know that the Microsoft Power account isn't free for everyone. It isn't free for everyone. It isn't free for all. It's a paid platform. But for if you are a student on here, there is a way you could get access to it that is for free. And if you aren't a student or you don't have like a student email, that is most of us that are in schools that use Microsoft mails Microsoft Team emails. You can just use that your email. You said what? Okay, you can just use that your email.
Nothing.
Okay, you can just use that your email to sign in into Power Apps, and you should be sure to like get free access to it. And for those that don't have probably your a graduate or you don't have like a student email, is a thing that I think you get access. Not I know for a fact that you get a free 30 days free trial for the for if you sign up, you get a 30 days free trial if you sign up on Power Apps. And we will also be needing the Power App Figma kits. And I'll be showing you how you're going to get that shortly. So let's dive into the demo, and I'll be showing practical step by step on how to go about it. Firstly, you will need to create your Power Apps account. You can just go directly and search Power Apps on your web browser. You can click on the first link. It's here, Microsoft Power Apps, build app with AI. And you will sign in. I'm currently signing on here. So I'm currently signing on here. But if you're just entering for the first time, you can just go ahead and sign in. And for if you have your student's email available, you can just quickly use that to create an account. It's not going to take you up to 6 to 10 minutes. You should be able to catch up with us on here. So you're going, that's at the left hand side of your web, and you scroll down to Figma, where you see starts from our Figma UI kit and convert it into an app. We have other options too here to create an app from scratch and then add your data, data vars, start from table, SharePoint, as I said, Excel, SQL, and there's even an option for you to convert an image, upload an image of a particular app. Let's say you have like an image of um, let's say Instagram, and you want to replicate that particular page on Instagram. Is of a thing that you can just screenshot it and add it to Microsoft's Power Apps, and then it converts it into like an editable app for you. So we'll just dive right into what we're here for. Right here, we can see we have where we input our apps, link for Figma, the Figma page, the frame that we have done, and the Figma personal access token. I'll be showing you how to generate that shortly. And we have options to, if the format we're trying to create is based on tablets or like a widescreen, we have option to pick that. And what we'll be working with today is based on phone. But before we move ahead with uh, Figma, I said Figma, before we move ahead with Power Apps, we would have to go back to Figma. So you can see at this down part where he said design an app using our Figma UI kit. And we will create a Canva app based on that design. That is there's a Figma UI kit already available on Figma. And the only thing you have to do is just design your app based on the Figma UI kit. So if for those that don't have a Figma account, you can just go directly to your web browser and type Figma. And the first link that is there, you just click it. I'm currently signed in, but you should have a sign in option where you input your name and every other necessary details just to get access to it. And this is apparently the UI kit, but I'm going to show you how to get it if you don't have it. I apparently have it on here, but if you don't have the UI kit, you just click on Figma UI kits. And it's load up. So we have that on here. You are just going to go directly. You can, for those, we're not going to be diving directly into this currently. But if you have time, you can just go back and read this about it. It's very, very comprehensive. It's going to give you like a in-depth explanation of what it's about. So we'll click open in Figma. So we have it load up here. You can read, you can go ahead and read this at your own time. It explains what is this kit and an in-depth explanation of how to use it. It's pretty much very long, but I'm going to take us to this page. So I'm going to let this load up. This page is very, very important. For you to use this UI kit, you will first of all have to install this font. It's currently on the read this first on your right hand, on the right hand side of the web browser. You should see under layers, you see pages. Under pages, you see the read this first file. You will have to download this first. I'll be putting that on the charts for those that can find it.
The chat is the last option.
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm trying to admit people into. Sorry, I copied it wrongly. I'm just going to go back. Copy it again. See, immediately you click on it, you should have it downloaded immediately. But for those that aren't able to access it currently, can have that in the chats. And I'll be sending the website for Figma too. The web link for Figma for the Figma UI kit, Microsoft's Power Apps UI kits.
I'm sorry if you can hear me. I can't hear you again.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to copy this into the chats for people to access. You can just navigate to the chat side. You would have every link involved in this event should be sent there. So we'll continue for where I stopped. Sorry, apologies. Yeah. Then we'll just go ahead from where we stopped. That is, yeah. And basically, if you go through and read through all this, it talks about everything involved and step-by-step way of doing it. But I will be showing you that alongside the demo presentation. And yeah, there are some other things that you can do on Figma apparently that aren't implemented into the Microsoft UI kits. That's everything mentioned here. These are the fonts that are currently supported and aren't. You can basically just go through everything here. There's an in-depth explanation of everything that you need to know. I would be diving right into the demo presentation in order not to waste more time. So for starts, I would need you all to go to assets. And under assets, we would find every I mean every tool we need in creation of the app, that is the phone screen, the scrollable section, the button, the label, um, rich text, list box, every single tool that you need for the app design is basically at your left-hand side under assets. And I want us to note that any other tool that isn't here won't be added to the app you are creating. That is, Figma and the kit is based on the app. The app you are trying to create should be based on the kit. You should not add own your own, probably, let's say, design, or let's say box, or let's say button, or label, or text inputs. Everything you need, it's on here. You can't create your own. In order for it to be in order for it to be smoothly transited into Power Apps, you have to pick everything you need from here. So I'm just going to go ahead, and if you can see my screen, you can go ahead and create a new page. And I'm going to call this new page, let's say, my new app. You can go ahead and name it whatever you want.
Sir,
But I'm
do you
going to
mind
name
checking
mine
the
my new
lobby?
app. You said what?
Can you check the lobby? I think some people are trying to get in.
Yeah. I'm accepting that. I've accepted that already. Let me
All
go
right,
ahead.
thank you.
If you've created your page, you can just go ahead into your assets. I'm going to be because we are apparently working on phone design. I'm just going to go ahead and drag just 2 pages. We'll only be working on 2 pages today. After dragging and dropping the screens on Figma, you'll have to detach it, because if you don't detach the screen that has been added, anything you put on there is not going to be implemented in Power Apps. So you first of all have to detach instance. Just right click, scroll down, you see, or you could just click Control Alt B. I'm just going to do it manually and click detach instance. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this description that is here on both page. So now I'm going to be working on the app first screen is just going to be the load screen for, let's say, a restaurant. You want to order food from a restaurant. The first page is you're going to see is like the loading screen, and the second page is going to be like probably like a sign in option. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick an image from anywhere. Let's say food. Let's go ahead and click on food. Sorry. Don't mind me. I'm just going to, let's see, click on just one. You can go ahead and do whatever you want with it, but I just stick to food. Or just I'll drag and drop that here. Just going to add an overlay to it to reduce the tone. And reduce the tone. And just follow step by step what I'm doing. I'm trying to reduce the gradient on this so it doesn't look too bright. Then I'll go ahead and probably pick a logo randomly. Let's just go with one of these. I'll just put that in the middle here. You can go ahead and design your logo and add yours, but for the sake of this video and to save time, I'm just going to be using this. And if you scroll down, we should see a button section. I'm just going to drag that and drop that here. I'm going to center that. And for text inputs, we have the description here, text inputs, enter text. Just going to drag that and put that here. I'm also going to be editing this because let's say, for example, you want to sign into a food app, you will have to sign in with your username. and password. Sorry, can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Okay. And password. So for the sake of this video, the whole thing is not going to be perfect, because then if I say I should calm down and design, we'll probably sleep here. So I'm just going to, for the sake of the beauty, I'm just going to add some like a bar up. Like a bar up, and I'm going to make this red. And probably add the food logo yet. So all right. So I think we have every basic need of a signing page on here. Just going to go ahead and add one more. So we have an in-depth explanation of other functions of the UI kits. So detach this and get rid of the description. And get rid of the description. I'm going to go ahead and add for value. That's the drop down menu. So add multiple components on here. Set this too. Trying to look for some other items I can add. Okay, these are those basic designs, and okay, yeah, I can add this too. So let's say we have 3 screens. We have like the load screen and the sign in screen, and then let's say the main page, or how you can decide to do a lot with it and probably design your own, let's say Uber app or some other stuff like that. You get, but we're just going to be going with this for now for the sake of the medicine. So for you to transfer this in particular, this let's say 3 frame app design that has not been converted into an app yet, we'll go ahead to where we started from. That is Power Apps. I'm just going to sit and let this load. All right, so apologies, something came up. We'll go scroll down and click on Figma, and I'm going to use the same name I used for the frame. That's my new app. And for you to get the link to the Figma page, just go to where the name is and click copy link. So, and in the while you're copying this link, there's currently an issue with it. I don't know. Hopefully it gets resolved later on. But when you copy the link and paste it here, you get an error that states that, okay, let me show you how you get your Figma personal token access token first. For you to get your Figma access token, you go to your home page, click on setting. You can just follow what I'm doing. If you are here and you are trying to follow what I'm doing, you can, and you're lost or something, you can just signify or mute your mic and talk. You scroll down and you find um, personal access token. I apparently have one here. You just click on generate new token and you click my new app. Give you 30 days before expiration and click get my token. This here is your token, is what you'll be pasting in the Figma access token. I'll just go ahead and copy this and paste it here. So as I was saying, currently, if you go ahead to copy your Figma frame from here and you paste it here, you have, instead of adding file here, you get design. So make sure you don't forget we worked on phone, so don't forget to click on phone. When you go ahead to create, I think you get an invalid link error. So you can just go to the link and check the aspect where they wrote design. I like that. Again, click and type file, and everything should go. Sure. And we'll just sit and let that load. We should have our app ready and hot to go. So we'll just sit and let it load. It's okay. Try again. Apologies. Bringing up an error. Okay, we have it loaded already. Okay. And we are here. We have everything up already. And these are the 3 frames that we did. That's phone 1, phone 2, phone 3. I didn't make mention of this, but you can, before you import it into Power Apps, you can just go ahead and edit. Probably want this frame to be like loading page, and you want this to be sign up page, and you want this to be home screen. You can just go ahead and rename the 3 of them, and you will have what you renamed up here. And we can see that it's exactly what we did that we have here. And we have our app already, and where we can type our username and our password. So for the beauty of it, Figma apparently they have their own example of what's the app should basically they used every component available on the assets to design this. So I'm going to be going ahead to import this into Power Apps and show you all how everything goes. Basically, this is a more glorified and beautiful this app than mine. Probably it was a lot of work was well put into it, not in a short period of time like this. Let's go ahead and copy the link to the page. Go back and close this present one we have. So name it sample app. And the link we just copied from the Figma page, that is from here. Copy link to the page and paste it here. I'm going to go ahead and edit the design to file so it gets loaded up without the error. I'm going to go ahead and copy my access token from here.
I'm sorry, Phil. Just
Yeah.
sort of to assist you, can you give me some access to admit people into the call? So if you head over to Teams now.
I'm coming. All right.
Yeah, click more.
All right.
And settings, meeting options. Yeah, then rows. You can give me access under rows. Yeah. Click that. Then just people in my organization and guests. Or you can save that. You can save it.
All right. Sorry.
What time?
Yeah, you can go on now.
All right. Thank you. So from where I stop, we'll go ahead and copy our access token from Figma. Put that into and click on phone because it's a phone design. The phone is a phone app design, and click on create. I'm going to we'll get that loaded up. Just wait. See, okay, now we have that loaded up. And yeah, it is. As I said, it's what you name the frame as that it will come out with. So we have the sign up, and we can see that every single component assets that we have on there was used. That's for the text, the space for text inputs, for your checklists, and we even have the scroll option on there.
Okay. Yes, there's some people in the lobby, sorry.
So I accepted that for everyone. Are they still on there?
Yes, yes.
Can't find.
Yeah, under people, under people.
So there's no one here. I have no one here.
Oh, oh, okay. All right.
We as I said, we have the scroll option here, and if you check other pages, so we have the as I said, this app is like more glorified, probably more fine than mine, because I mean probably the hard time to put into designing it. And we have like a thank you. This app, I didn't make mention. This app is like a reservation app. You probably want to get make a reservation. You input your name, email, select for a restaurant, select the meal you want. Um, if you want this them to send you a reminder email, like the frequency, once in a week, how many times you want the food to get to you, the profession, and agreement to the terms and conditions. Then you click on submit, and you get the thank you page. So basically, that's all about getting your Figma design into Power Apps. And I hope with this few demo and a very, very vast explanation of what Power Apps and Figma is, each and every one of us here should have like an in-depth, or if not in the surface, if not surface, then like an in-depth explanation of what this is. Yeah, so I would be expecting each and every one of you to ask me questions, or if there's any place you got lost along the old demo, it would be nice if you. Okay, I have one. Samuel, you have a question?
Yeah.
You can just raise your hand
Yes,
if you have
so
a question.
okay, so the question I have is on how can I like demo the app? Like just demo how it would work, like the interface.
All right, so we don't have we aren't doing that here for now, but for you to like demo the app, there's an option for you if you go ahead and go to your Google Play Store and search Power Apps. Just like Figma, for you to demo your design on Figma, you have to go ahead and click and download the Figma app on your phone. Then I can't currently share my phone screen to the screen right now. But when you sign up with the same email with the same account that you have on Power Apps, you would have everything put set up, the app you've currently created. You can just, if you have your phone here, you can just go ahead and search Google Play Store. You find Power Apps there. Find the app you've created, and if you have the app wireframed from Figma or from Power Apps, you can just go ahead and demo that, and everything should move smoothly from there. Does that answer your question?
Yes, yes, it does. Thank you.
All right. So, is there any other question from anyone? you can mute your mic and talk if you have a question. So without further ado, I have no question from anyone. I'm just going to go ahead and give. Okay, Anita Miller, you have a question. You can please unmute your mic and talk, please.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I didn't come up on time, so I really did not, get more clarification on that. And one other thing I wanted to ask, as a novice, how do you get me, as in to start working with these tools and get acquainted to it? Thank you.
All right. So at the beginning of this session, I made mention that this event isn't just for probably you're a UI designer, or you don't even probably you have a laptop and it's for each and every one of us, whether you have a laptop or not, or you don't really know anything about design. So at the beginning of the session, I dropped. Hopefully, you could still access the chats, and you would see some links I sent there. You can just go ahead and, let's say, sign up for Figma and Power Apps, and you should pretty much find a course on um, Power Apps on Microsoft's Learn. You can sign up to Microsoft Learn and search Power Apps. To give you a bunch of options, but you should probably find the one that's good for you. I don't know if there's currently a course on there that shows how to convert your Figma designs into Power Apps, but I know for sure, and I personally have taken the course that involves Power Apps itself. But if you want to probably go ahead and further your knowledge on how to convert Figma apps to Power Apps, there are YouTube videos and that you can go and watch and probably gain knowledge on. And um, I think with the own knowledge you find here, you should be able to get your own design and implementing your design into
Yeah, I just found
into
something
Power Apps.
on I just found something on Microsoft Lens. I'll share it in the charts now.
All right. Thank you very much, Samuel. So I here from Microsoft's YouTube that explains more about Power Apps, vastly from what I made mention on the meeting. That is not just from only Figma. It explains further on what Power Apps is. I'm just going to go ahead and play the video for each and every one of us. Sorry. Seems like I've closed the tab. So I'm just going to go ahead and search it up. Apologies. Can't currently find the video. And for the girl that asked, the lady that asked a question based on, I can see you can just navigate to Microsoft Power Apps YouTube channel. There's a bunch of tutorials on how to go about it here. Currently looking for if I can find the video.
I think you can check your history. It should be among the last videos you watched. So you can easily check it from there.
Trying. I don't think that's even going to pull up. Coming. It's not on here. I think I lost it.
You check your YouTube history, it will be there. So you can just easily see the last videos you've viewed from there. YouTube, not here. YouTube. So like from your profile.
Okay, it's actually here. Sorry, it has been in my face all along. I didn't see it. I was trying to look at the YouTube channel, so I'm just going to play it for.
These days, many of us are learning new ways to work. Smarter, faster, getting more done in less time. In many instances, thanks to Microsoft Power Apps, the world's most complete low-code application development platform. Now everyone has the power to create innovative applications that automate and improve processes they use every day, quickly, with intuitive Microsoft tools, pre-built templates, and drag-and-drop simplicity. Power Apps makes it easy to seamlessly connect to hundreds of business systems and databases right out of the box, like SAP, Oracle, Workday, and Salesforce. It automatically standardizes all kinds of different types of data across your organization to unlock data silos too, making it easy to build apps that work efficiently across different departments and divisions. So say if Allie in accounting builds an app that updates and autofills customer data in any forms you use, sales can use it. Warehousing, logistics, legal, marketing, even HR. It's easily available for anyone in your entire organization. And if you want to take your apps to the next level, you can add advanced functionality, from AI and analytics to chatbots, interactive maps, external portals, mixed reality, IoT, and more. Power Apps is designed to work with the world's most popular development tools and platforms, so professional developers can jump code first into low-code projects while collaborating and scaling innovation on Visual Studio, GitHub, and even Azure. And you maintain governance and compliance with a single administrative console. So, if you're ready to transform more of your business ideas into business solutions, do it today. The possibilities are literally unlimited with Microsoft Power Apps.
So that's a wrap, and I would like each and every one of us, if you have your phone here, to scan this QR code on here to take a quick survey of how you feel about the event. So I want to thank each and every one of us for attending this session, and I want to thank each and every one of us that stayed throughout the session. I hope each and every one of us here have actually gained something and are going to use it later in the future, probably to create your own app and go what it is and probably get more knowledge in Microsoft Power Apps through the link that Samuel has shared with us on the chat. Thank you all for attending, and hopefully I get to see you some other time. Bye.
Hello.
So apologies before I go. I'll be sharing the file for the slides on here too. So you can go and read through for it. And I hope
Please.
no one has it. And no one, I hope no one has a question again.
I have, please.
All right, all right, all right. So what's your question?
Okay. You said we should scan that stuff that you just posted last, and I'm using my phone. So how do I?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That I would send the this to the chat.
Okay.
And also, sorry, Anita, I just shared the link, like this, the link we're meant to scan. I just sent it to the chat too. So you don't need to scan anymore. You can just click it from directly from the meeting chat, the customer voice
Okay.
link.
Okay, but I wanted to know, was there any possibility of scanning as you're using your phone, like, or it's not possible?
You have to take a screenshot, then go and visit.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Sorry, Samuel, you don't mind sharing the file on the chat, please?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that shortly.
All right, thank you very much. So sorry, that'll be all. Every other information you need to know will be shared in the chat. So thank you. Stay on here. Stay on here. I'm coming. I end the meeting.